Well, hello, people. It's a random Monday, and I happen to have the day off today, so I'm gonna play some Mega Man. Um, Welcome, as usual, to the show that we call Zach Sucks at Games, because I'm Zach and I'm terrible at games, but I love them. Right now, we are working our way slowly through Mega Man Zero. I also have Mega Man Zero 2 and Mega Man Zero 3 kicking around on my desk, and I just barely ordered Mega Man Zero 4, so we're going to be at the zero-age for quite some time. Now, I will often, switch games up randomly, not in the middle of a stream, but or generally speaking, but just if I feel like playing something different for a week or whatever, that will often happen. But for now, I've got Zero working, so we're going to continue with that. As with all the shows that I manage, we believe in civil rights for absolutely everyone and being as inclusive as possible, so any comments or activity actively working against that goal are not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, let's say we have a little fun, huh? We're back in the desert, fighting against Anubis, who is proving to be a giant jerk, which is basically exactly as I remember her from when I used to play this in high school. One of the biggest problems streaming on this laptop I'm finding is the laptop screen obscures some of what I need to see on the big screen. I was doing some practice yesterday without the stream on, which I don't normally do. Normally I'll just let things be a surprise to me. But I was testing a couple of things and I was like, alright, well, I'm going to practice Zero for a bit, and well, I was noticing that without the laptop in front of me, it's actually a lot easier to see. But the things we do, right? The things we do for an audience. So I've pretty much got the level stuff down at this point for this one. Yep, I do need to get up there. This is a Game Boy Advance game that I've got this plugged into a Retron 5 right now, which is pretty cool. I'm playing with a Super Nintendo controller because it's just easier than the stock Retron controller. How did I beat this before? Oh yeah, it's just like this. I can take, oh, for crying out loud. Vulture pushed me right into the trap. There he is. Alright, now he's dead. But yeah, so Siege 118, thank you for joining in. I'm just here to have some fun. Not here to, I'm not speed running this or anything like that. I'm just trying to learn. It's been, I want to say 10 years since I've played this game all the way through. And even longer for some of the other ones. I played the Zero games completely out of order. See, yep, immediately the suckage begins, but Anubis is a huge jerk. Oh, okay, nope, not gonna do that. We'll just hit you, or attempt to, and just get smacked in the process. That seems good too. So yeah, this game was originally for Game Boy Advance, and I'll get squished. That seems great. And I definitely played through it on Game Boy Advance, or at least on an emulator for Game Boy Advance, and that is exactly the kind of thing that would happen pretty darn regularly. That's alright. So on this show, you'll see me sort of bash my head against a wall a lot. As much as I love these games, I was never particularly good at them. But I would try and get hit an awful lot by making giant mistakes. I still, like, it took me a while to figure out, oops, the patterning on the train boss. But once I did, things got a little bit easier. I'm struggling in the same vein with Anubis here. And her stupid robots just, like, are constantly in my way. And I don't know how to... Yeah, no. Mega Man is absolutely... All the Mega Man games are very hard. But that's part of why I like them, is they're engaging for a long period of time. Yeah, they hold my attention. Much better than most games. Oh, wow. I just miss altogether here. Okay, there's some of these jerks. Die, die, die. Here comes the baton again. Smash you out of the air. Now, unfortunately, these pillars, like all her little, like, picky little attack things just do massive amounts of damage. And the fact that the robots, like, pin you so she can just throw her stupid thing at you is really, really irritating. So here we go. Restart number 1 on the day. Well, 2, actually, because I restarted before I went live. So here it is. This is... For those who don't know, I'm a teacher. And normally I would be teaching today, obviously, but being that yesterday was Veterans Day, thank you to those who it applies, who served and etc. Not just in our country, but in all countries. I think that's worth mentioning. Fair and equal, right? As I said at the top of the stream. This is, of course, a day off for schools, and so I get to hang out and stream, which is exciting, I guess. There we go. Okay. We're going to need that little health pickup about halfway through the level. That'll be important. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm just taking a pounding here. Usually I'm a little bit better than this. Oh, gosh. Okay, elf. And that means... Oh, okay. Yep, there we go. Not quite full, but that'll do. We're going to wait on this one. Yeah, but I think that, like, the difficulty of the Mega Man games is really a large contributor as to why I like them so much. There was one with a selectable difficulty. I want to say it was the Japanese release of Mega Man 2, which just took it from difficult to, oh god, what have I done? But like the Zero games we were talking about the other day, is they're rather Metroidy. They're a little bit different in so much as there's a puzzle element as well as a brawler. Brawler's not the right word. Just run and gun sort of thing. I'll try something here. Okay, that didn't work. Oh, I can't quite get high enough to hit her with that. Maybe I can. Yeah, that is definitely a thing here. The screen is often very crowded. Doesn't help. Oh gosh, get out of the way. Okay. Oh, more. You jerks. Alright. Oh, wow. That... Can't play the edges. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at, it's just everything hit me there. Murphy's Law. And they just pop right up from under me again. Oh, man. Alright. Give me 1 second here. Fixing a thing. Yeah, okay, hold on. I think... Oops, less. There we go. That's better. Now I'll start to bring the text onto the screen here. See what Siege 118 has written, because they are being particularly helpful. I mean, particularly conversational per my usual standards. There we go. And we'll crop a bunch more off the bottom here. All about making sure things actually appear on the screen that should be there. Unfortunately, this is not a precise science. I'm using Open Broadcaster, which is not the most precision software in the world. I do have a subscription to Game Show, but until I can get Deep Thought back up and running again, Open Broadcaster it is. So now you can see what has actually been posted. Oh, good gosh. I am seeing reports all of a sudden that Stan Lee has passed away, and like I may be emotionally compromised here. Wait, what? No, no. Oh gosh. No, I'm pulling up Google News right now. What? What? This... Dude, I can't. I can't... Hold on, do I have a browser? Yeah, no, I'm, like, Discord is exploding right now. And Google News hasn't even got it yet. Like, hold on. Like, CBR doesn't have it. Is this just another thing? Because if this is, like, I'm going to be really upset. We've seen this before. Hold on. Like, my cousin just texted me, Discord is exploding. I will wait until I have official confirmation. But... This is not cool. So, if indeed the news sources are accurate, Excelsior, Mr. Lee, rest in peace. If not, I hate the internet. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, not even close. Okay, got out of that one. Darn it. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting new notifications. Yep. Nothing of particular importance at this moment. Relevant to... Okay. My head is now, like, all over the place. I'm waiting... Like, I have one contact who is... Like, until I hear from them... I won't believe anything I see on the internet. So until John Waugh texts me, I will not believe anything I see. I really do too, Siege 118. Like, it's bad news bears if it's not, but like I will not believe it until I see it from a vetted source. Like, I don't know, just we've seen this sort of thing so many times now. And I just can't believe it until I see it from a legit comic book news source, you know? Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay. We're below half. Okay, and now we're stuck. Great. Again? Man. I mean, I feel like we're making progress here. I feel like we're making progress. But like, okay, so making progress is difficult when your mind is currently very torn. Very, very torn. Hold on 1 second, need to send a text. Anyway, yeah, no, like, it's the waiting. Like, I can deal with it, you know? But I want... I want to know for sure. Like, I can't focus on what I'm doing if I'm worrying about The Godfather. Missed that. Alright, we're back up to... Well, we're temporarily up to full health. That didn't last long. Okay. Well, let's go to full health, huh? The funny thing about the Zero games is there's a lot of memorization involved. Things move in very predictable ways, which is why I can do so well at the level. And then the boss throws me off because the boss will do one of like 4 different things, but still it's much more random. Okay. Oh, almost missed that. Okay, here we go. Oh, for crying out Christmas. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Elf. Unfortunately, I don't have any elves ready at the moment. So this one's gonna be rocky. At best. Throw the darn staff. Or summon dudes. That's the thing, like, I expect him to throw the staff, or her to throw the staff, and she just summons dudes. And the whole going off the screen doesn't help either. Summoning these things, like... Oh, wow, come on, get up over it. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh. Smash you. Slap you. Oh my goodness. Die, you jerks. Oh, come on. The silly sound effects on the staff. Wait. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. Sorry. Yeah, still no official word here on the whole stand situation. I'll continue to check CBR. Yep. Okay, so CBR is now reporting it. So I guess that is what's going. We're going to call that official. So it seems as though Stan Lee indeed has passed away. Gosh, it's really weird to be live when that announcement comes through. Like, really super weird. Completely missed. I hate that she doesn't materialize in any kind of predictable way. Oh, wow. And she comes... rude. Rude. Oh, my gosh. They're just going to pass me back and forth now. What? No. This is stupid. That is rude. That is straight up rude. Man. Good gosh. Man, that's just frustrating. And here I was having a great day too. Recorded some podcasts this morning, playing Zero right now, and then all of a sudden Stan Lee passes away and my day just gets blown to smithereens. Come on, get out. Nope, they're just going to pass me back and forth. I hate this. Stupid robots. God. Unbelievable. Dumb robots. Man. Good gracious. Oh. So I guess now we're just in take-out heartbreak on stupid robot aliens in service of Anubis. Try and get over the grief here. Oh my gosh. Alright, that just happened. That was slick. That was not. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Tornado. I would really like the charge attack stuff. Let me turn it on. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but... That doesn't even go down. Let's jump into the middle. Kill that. Kill that. Sorry, I gotta... just so hard. It's so hard. Gosh. I feel like... Okay. So I said at the top of the show that I wasn't going to do this, but I may have to switch over to a Marvel game. No, I won't, because I'm just kind of in a groove here, but... Thursday might have to be a celebration of life for Mr. Stan Lee. I may have to play some Spider-Man or something like that. Not the new one, unfortunately, but 'cause I don't own a PS4. Oh goodness. Oh wow. Also doesn't help that there's a sun glare coming in right at eye level here. Not fun. Oh, oh, okay. Retron just randomly locked up. I just, like, I think about all the stuff that Stan did for comics. It was way more than just his work at Marvel. Like, comics just would not be where they are without Stan Lee. I would not be where I am without Stan Lee. Like, it's not just the comics industry. It's everybody involved has some story about Stan in their repertoire somewhere. Mine, I can actually, I'll get it. Might as well show this off, since it's right next to me. Right here, this is my copy of Daredevil #1 from 1964. I took it to Boston Comic Con a couple of years ago, and when I was still working there, and I was working with Jim Palmiotti and Amanda Connor, and Jimmy was the moderator at Stan's panel. And he goes, hey, do you have something that you want Stan to sign? And I was like, okay, Jim. Like, first of all, Jimmy Palmiotti is a great guy, but he doesn't take very much seriously. And I reached into my backpack and I pulled out Daredevil #1 from 1964, which is not a cheap book. Even in kind of crap condition, the way I have it. And Jim, like, takes it gingerly in his hands, and he actually got serious about it. And I was like, Jim, this book means so much to me. And he goes, no, I understand. And he takes it back to the panel, and Stan signs it. Well, Jimmy decided to play a prank on me, which was not what I was hoping for. He comes back, and I don't know how he did this, but he made himself just as white as a sheet. And I'm like, Jimmy, what have you done? And he tells me this story of some guy who, I wasn't looking at my house there. Some guy who brought a Fantastic Four #1 to a con for Stan to sign. Stan goes to sign it and just tears the front page off with his Sharpie. And I'm like, Jimmy, what are you telling me this for, you jerk? And here's Amanda, like, hiding behind our booth with my signed copy of #1. And Jimmy goes, oh, no reason. And Amanda comes around the corner and hands me my comic. My heart has never beat that loud and that uncomfortably in my life. But yeah, it was fun. Jimmy and Amanda are great people, and the comics industry is lucky to have them. for more than just their workouts on Harley Quinn. They're just terrific creators. And working with them was terrific, and getting to meet Stan when I did was wonderful, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. It was very cool. Oh, it hurts. Okay, so does this. Rude. Oh god. Spinny thing of death. That I forget is there because I never go down. Never down. Always go up. Yeah, health. Oh, wow. Alright, I'm wondering... what elves do I have right now? No. Yeah, I don't have an elf that can steal an enemy's health, unfortunately. It would be nice if I could do that to Anubis. Anubis is a pain in the patukas. Oh, right. Guess I gotta shoot that. Get up. And hacky slash. Hacky slacky. I love that the pushback jump lands you right outside the hitbox of the claptrap, or the bear trap. That's fine. Don't need to kill everything. There's no reason to. Yes, I know who you are. You can stop saying so. Hey! Hey! So rude. Oh, wow. What the crap? That was just... Ah! Die, robot scum. More robots. I'll wait for you to come to me. And get sliced in half. You too. Slicey dicey. Two of them. Slicey dicey. Okay. Oh, we're basically done for here. Yeah. She traps you behind the robots and then throws the staff at you. We have a name for that. We call it jerk. Alright. The sun is really bright through this window. Alrighty. Yep. Okay, dodge the bullet. Slice you up. Probably could have hit one more time there, but... Okay. Wow. I'm not sure which does more damage, the spikes at the top or the crush. Yeah, see? Trap you behind the robots and then throw the staff at you. Her combos are dumb. Just ridiculous. Alright. Get over there. Nope. You can't, like, blow up... Like, the staff is invincible. As it should be. Like, that makes sense. therein lies the problem, right there. Oh my gosh. You stupid jerk. Nope. Not this time, jerk. Alright, well, 50%. Man. We go again. Oh, Siege118, thank you for the follow. Just got that notification. Appreciate it. Most of the time, I'm live on Thursday nights between 6 and 8, but I will, if I find the time, I will go live on other occasions as well, as I am now. Because something to do. Basically, if I have a game that I want to play, I'm going to stream it because I talk to myself anyway. So even if I am literally talking to myself, which most of the time I am, I will happily go live. In the off chance that someone might possibly want to watch me be awful at this. Or just, you know, ride the struggle bus. Hold on. Let me get some more people in here. That'd be good. Hoping that we can get a couple more. This level is like super straightforward, and the boss is just so erratic and full of traps. My D&D party for a while had a goblin called Ranzik who would just casually announce that everything is traps, starting out with the phrase, "Don't you know? Don't you know? Egyptian gods are traps." Because of course they are. Alright, back we are again. Come here. Enough with your stupid zombie robots. Oh, more? Seriously? Right in front of me? You are a jerk. Yes, throw your darn staff. Relinquish your power such that I may hit you. And, you know, I'll completely miss. Twice, 3 times. Wow. 3 complete whiffs. Okay. Get over the 1. And... okay. I gotta figure out the timing on that jump. Like, that is crippling. Oh, she's going to send that straight down at me. Yep. Oh my gosh! Wow! That feeling when you dash straight into a spinning rod of Anubis. Yes, I know who you are and who you're working for and what you're doing. Fefner is a giant jerk for sending you after me. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. Okay. Wow. Oh, man. I was hoping I could just aggro her. But clearly that doesn't work. Try again. Just trying some different stuff here. Ugh. Spent yesterday at a concert, or last night at a concert. A lot of fun. Andrew McMahon in the Wilderness, raising money for the Dear Jack Foundation. Very cool. It's a show I've wanted to go to for quite some time now. He does it every year. It's an annual charity show that he does with the band. And it's a lot of fun. It's sort of a last-minute show, in so much as... jerks. In so much as it's... the date is always fixed. It's always 11/11, which is a line from one of his songs. I'll get to that in a minute. But the location kind of bounces around from place to place. And this year it happened to be in Boston. And so my wife and I were like, all right, well, we kind of have to go now. And yeah, so that was the thing. And it was a bit of a to-do because Katie has to work today, which is why I'm streaming now. I'm using her laptop. I wish I didn't have to, but poor deep thought. What was I saying? Right, so... Oh, I completely lost my train of thought. Never mind. Oh, right. So, yeah, we go down to Boston. We see the show. And he plays this song, Constantine, which is like 11 minutes, or 10 minutes long or something like that. So he doesn't play that at the normal shows for obvious reasons. I mean, you want to get as many songs in as you can, and playing an 10-11-minute song is not exactly conducive to this behavior, or to this practice. And 11/11 rolls around at night, just as he says the words 11/11 in the song. Which was really funny. And he comes back and does the encore, and he's like, am I to understand that this is what just happened here? I'm like, we're all like, yep, that sure is what happened. Your song reached the line where you talk about 11/11, and it was, in fact, 11/11. That's disappointing. Wish I can get in there with more health. Oh boy. Slice the bird. Okay. No, that's disappointing. Severely? Maybe we'll get some out of these. I don't think these drop anything though. Nope. These might. Probably not. Oh, that did. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we're in business. We're in the business. We're in the business. Fire for effect. Cool. Yay, elf. That I'll likely not be able to use because Anubis is a jerk. Things are explode. Alright. One of these days we'll get her. Oh wow, I stopped a little too short. Okay, same again. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm trying to hit her with charge attacks here. I don't know that it's making any difference at all, but this is the problem. The curving terrain makes it so the Buster can't hit properly. Yep, do your thing. Oh wow. Whiff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Oh, come on. No! Stink. Oh, man. I honestly don't know if the charge attack is doing anything, but I'm going to try it. So I guess a little bit of better focus, maybe, for me as the player, not necessarily for Zero. Alright, get up there. No, it's definitely not doing any different. That's just obnoxious. And she's going to throw the staff right at me while the zombie holds me down. That is unbelievable. Like, how do you get around that? Just don't understand. I just don't understand. I mean, clearly, right? Yeah, okay, so the charge versus the regular swing does not make any difference at all. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, here comes the robots. Oh my gosh. Come on, kill him. Okay. Wow. Dang it! Oh, whoa! I just totally loaded the wrong save data. Oops. It's the same save data I've had since I was in high school. One of me. Hey! Scummy bird thing. Nice. Okay. Death to bird-like beast. Oh, man. Man, oh, come on. Alright, well, almost full. Now I can see a little better. I made the window bigger. on OBS, because unfortunately this level, like I've said a couple times now, it's backwards. So everything's, instead of moving that way to that way, or sorry, no, in a general this way direction, everything's moving in a general that way direction, which is frustrating at best. All right. Yeah, don't touch the enemies. That's a bad move, generally speaking. Oh my goodness. Yep, that just happened. And as soon as these come up out of the ground, I'm gonna die. When you can predict it. I wonder if this is not the level I'm supposed to play first. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just doing these out of order, because they do give you an option of which level to choose. What the crap? Oh my goodness. Ah, wrong button. Like, I'm just doing them in the order they're listed in. Dang it. Which may be a mistake. There is a way over the top of those, and I just don't know what the timing is. It's like that works too. Alright. No! Nope. I'm just trying to see if, like, initially I didn't want to use any kind of a... Okay, so they do tell you to do the... yeah. Oh, so they don't... okay. Huh. Hmm. So it's interesting. Oh, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. It's kind of bashing my head against a wall, but like whatever. One second. Oh, stories. Story time. What can I say? What can I talk about? So we recorded a new Adjacent Hex today. It's my podcast. It's Another Letdown Media and Ghost Ship Radio. We talk about some cool stuff. I don't know if Doug wants me to talk about it yet, but it's been a busy day. Like, I haven't left the house other than to get a cup of coffee this morning, which I could have easily just made myself. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I like days that I don't have to leave the house. It's kind of nice. Especially after days that I spend most of the day out of the house, like yesterday. Oh, we found a really surprisingly good hole-in-the-wall burrito place in Boston last night. We were in the theater district waiting for the show to start, and both of us were getting hangry, which I love is in the dictionary, by the way, now. And we were like, oh, there's a Panera. Okay, we're going to go to Panera. It was packed. I mean, it's Panera in a hipster district. Makes sense. But, yeah, okay. So unless she's relinquished the thing, it doesn't matter how hard you hit her. Yeah, see that's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. How do you dodge the ones that come out from the corners? Oh, that was close. Wow. Oh, come on. Come on. But yeah, the burritos we had, we were like, okay, well, now where are we gonna go? And Katie was like, I want a burrito. And I was like, I want a burrito. Burrito sounds really good right now. But we couldn't. Oddly enough, in a hipster district, we couldn't find a Chipotle. The bus drove by a couple, but we weren't on the. I mean, can't really get off the bus to go to Chipotle. Okay, so you want to jump up on it and not miss. Not do that a bunch of times. Apparently she's reactive to fire, but I don't have the fire chip yet, nor do I have the element stuff. I need to level up the Z-Saber, I think, again. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You colossal jerk. Jerky McJerk. Stop throwing your demons at me. Dang it. I can't even tell if I'm making progress. Like, it's frustrating as all get out. Okay. Yeah. I will say playing this on the SNES controller is infinitely more comfortable than playing it on the GBA. It's still a little tight, but so much more comfortable. Alright, we'll take that health. Another game I want to play on this at some point is Donkey Kong. I haven't played Donkey Kong in so long. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Okay. What else did I get? Was that a red one? Probably. Yeah, it was. It's a sub-tank. Vitality. Yep. Of course it's the ones that are, like, actually, you know, usable. In more cases than just one. Okay, very cool. Oh my god, there's so much going on, it's slowing the game down. Oh, butter zone. 2 for 1. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I can still get hit by that, but... Oh my gosh, come on. Come over here. Stop eating me, you zombie jerks! So I learned something there. With the exception of the staff, the backswing on the sword will get her if I'm standing in that corner. And that's a much easier way to hit her than trying to just dodge the staff the whole time. So you check this out. I missed that time, but that's alright. Okay, sweet. Okay, oops. Dang it. Darn it. No good. It's no more efficient than anything else I'm doing. This is incredibly frustrating. The unskippable dialogue doesn't help either. Warning. Danger, Will Robinson. Good. Shoot. Darn it. Come on. Oh, drat. Should have stayed right where I was. I tried to run away from that foolish baton. Oh, nope. That's not the right one. I try to run away from the stupid baton, and she just gets me every time. It is frustrating. Yeah. Hey, turkey. Thank you. Speaking of turkey, Thanksgiving's coming up. I wonder if there's some crazy turkey-themed game I can stream for Thanksgiving. That might be funny. My students play this game, Turkey Touchdown. It's terrible. It's a math game. It's definitely not streamable. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so another cyber elf, always good. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Yes. Keep shooting. Thank you. There are a ton of elves in this level. Alrighty. Right, now I'm forgetting what I'm doing. Look at that. I wonder if I just play dodgeball. Okay. So much for dodgeball. Definitely so much for dodgeball. Oh my gosh, she summoned 3? That is rude. What? Like eventually she's gonna do something different, right? That's the hope. I just keep hacking down zombies. Yeah, here we go. Shoot. Dang it. Dang it. Alright, what are you doing? Keep firing, swing, thank you. Oh, that was lucky. Throw your staff. No, fine. Throw your stinking staff. I hate you so much, Anubis. Like, I'm trying to play this in a little bit more focused way here. There we go. Come over here. Get smashed. Oh, shoot! That was way better. That was way better. Oh my goodness. That was so much better. Instead of just going willy-nilly, I'm actually playing it focused. I'm taking one target at a time. I got to do better on the dodging of the pillars. That is a thing here. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Yep, keep summoning your jerks. Come on over here, get the sword up your butt. That's filthy, I shouldn't say things like that. Darn. Yeah, see, that was bad. Now we're here again. Darn it. That was rubbish. Alright, well, we're going to try again. Keep trying. Alright. Come on. Darn it. Okay, deal with these first. Deal with these, because she summoned them. Okay, cool. It's fine. Awesome. Yep, throw the staff. Do it. Okay, oops. Oh, wow. Somehow I got hit anyway. Okay, deal with these guys. Okay, there's the staff, unfortunately. That was lucky. That was not. Come on. Yep. Okay, fine. Yep, get back over here. Get slashed. Oh, man. Oh, this is close. Gotta get this. Oh, rats! Focusing is making this way easier, though. Like, instead of just trying to take everything all at once, I'm zeroed in on one task at a time. If there's zombies, you kill the zombies. If there's pillars, you dodge the pillars. If there's just Anubis and a staff, you can hit her. But so, learning and growing. We are learning, we are growing, we are playing, we are enjoying ourselves. That's what matters here. Yes, good. Okay, cool. No, that's not cool. Killing claptraps is. Killing stupid buzzards. Nope. Get up there. Thank you. Okay. Couple of cyber elves, always useful. Especially if we're going to actually do decently on Anubis here. We're coming closer. Like, that's... I define that as progress. I gotta do better. Like, the pillars are really crippling. When she throws those pillars at you, there's just no getting around them. I mean, there is. But it's all a matter of timing. You gotta hit it on the sprite at, like, excuse me. Exactly the right point. And that is very difficult to determine. Obviously, you know, some of it's just raw survivability, too. There we go. Nice. Nicely done. A couple more elves. Okay. Not the greatest of starts, but that's all right. Kill that. What are we gonna do? Oh, nope. There we go. Do what you're gonna do. Putting as much distance between me and her as possible is useful. Okay. Ah, oh, drat. Okay, I'm losing a little focus here. Ah, oh, shoot! I got cornered. And that means I'm dead. Yep. Every once in a while, she just gets you with a pile of zombies. If you're on, like, the reason I spend so much time as far away from her as possible is to avoid that kind of situation. Like, my opening attack will often put me on the same side as her. But, like, as soon as I hit her, I dash to the other side of the board. Okay, she's going to summon here. And we will slash. Probably going to summon again. Nope. Okay, here comes the... Man. Wow. Just happened to be the wrong point of the air at the wrong time. Okay, there we go. Okay, here comes the blade, or the baton. Oh, wow. That was just bad. I hesitated a little bit too long there. Oh, wow. Oof. That was close. Summon? Yep. Get in here so that I may slash you. It's fine. Come on. Yes, perfect. Okay, if I can survive another one of these, we may have this. Don't want to speak too soon. Yes. Okay, sweet. Go ahead and summon. Come on. Get your butt over here. One more. Come on. Yes! Got her! That's what focus does. Whew. Oh my... And my health is actually pretty decent. Like, that was a good run. Man, that was a good run. Holy moly. Oh, boy. All right, so what is it? Just continue on? Yeah, sure it is. Hey, are you all right? I'm all right. You came to rescue me? Thank you very much. Can you walk? Yes. Ellipses. Again with the ellipses. This stupid game and all the ellipses. I'll help you back to the base. Follow me. Oh, no. Thank goodness. There's a survivor. Thank you, Zero. I'll have a medic standing by. Will you take him to the entry point? Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, come on. I just hope I don't hit him. Hold on 1 second here. All right. Sorry. Just making some quick adjustments. I'm going to, like, just pick my way slowly through this. Because Not now! Stupid buzzard! Hey, health. Sweet. Can I give that to him? I forgot I completely forgot that there's a part of this level after you beat Anubis. Oh, no. Hey. Nope, I'm not going on without you. Come on. I'm okay. I guess you kind of have to pick your way through this. Did he get hit? Is that what happened? Oh! Yeah, I'm working on it. Okay, he's fine. We're all fine here now, thank you. How are you? Nope. Hold on. No! Stupid buzzard. Health. More health. Okay. Yep, you're welcome. I don't know what I did, but... Hop, thank you. I'm just glad that guy can still jump. Buzzard! Buzzard! There we go. Come on, hop. No! The buzzards, man. Robo buzzard. Chop your head right off before you can do that. Oh, wow. There's no countdown timer or anything on this, is there? Oh my god. Okay. Stop with that. Oh. Okay. I don't know if he can he go up there? No. I got decent health. Oh, but there's another one of these things. Okay, we're fine. We're all fine here now, thank you. Oh, buzzard. Come on up a little higher. Yes. Death to buzzards. Okay. Almost there. Oh, no. Don't touch this survivor. This is my survivor. Alright, come here. You're fine. Shake it off, soldier. Whew. Look at that. Didn't even see that buzzard coming. That's how dead he was. Yes? What can I do now? Yes, I can do the charge attack! Oh, sick! That's right! I was waiting for that. Thank goodness, I'm saved! Zero has brought back a survivor. Hurry and take him to the medic. Steve Holt. That's right. I'm glad we could save him. Thank you, Zero. D. Slowpoke. That's right. I am a Slowpoke. I'm very okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Another comrade has been saved thanks to you. According to his report, enemies are planning to conduct a large-scale attack on the Resistance base. If that happens, we will need your help again. We appreciate your continued support, Zero. Okay, first things first, I'm going to save the game. It is perfectly fine to overwrite that data. Alright, I'm going to wander around the Resistance base a little bit. Okay, whew. My goodness. Loading elves might not be a bad idea either. No, he needs this. Okay. Sure. Just the smaller ones are fine. Like, open the damage zone, can stun certain enemies. Enemies will get stunned. I use my power to get items. I'll make foe into Mets. I love how the Mets just kind of made their way into the Zero series. Like, why are they still using Mets? I don't know. I almost just want to see this go off, so sure. Alright, we'll use 2 for now. We will also feed. I can probably hit it per... Oh, whatever, I'm beyond half now. Not quite, but... Whatever. I'm not teaching today, my brain is off. Alright. Having the sub tank just seems like a good decision. See what the old man has to say. And by the old man, I mean the research lab guy at the bottom. Okay, that was entirely useless. What a colossal jerk. What's over here? Can't believe it. Okay. Tell my woes to? I mean, Anubis is a giant jerk. Like... But once I buckled down and focused on what she was doing, like, she's actually not that difficult. It's just a matter of being in the right place at the right time. Basically being as far away from her on the board as possible. I'm trying to see if there's anything that I've missed. I'd like to be a useful Reploid. Can you think of anything I could do, sir? Yeah, you could leave me the hell alone. We feel reassured with a Reploid like you, Zero. Reassured of what? Same? Okay. Oh, it's the same dude. That's misleading. What's over here? Up, apparently. Oh, this just goes to the surface. Okay. Energy. Oh, it's the free energy room. Yay, free energy. Huh. Trying to figure something out real quick. Give me a minute. Da, 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 da. Oh. That's interesting. All right. Okay, that's really interesting. All right. Sorry, I was examining something on Discord. Once again, Discord blowing the snot up because of the passing of Stan Lee, which apparently is a thing that I'm supremely disappointed about. That victory against Anubis was for you, Stan. We love you, man. Always and forever. Alright, so sometimes the reason I'm saving locally to the Eretron as well as in the game is sometimes it doesn't carry over the save file between the Retron and the cartridge. So, yeah. Well, retrieve data seems to be next. Do you remember the place we met? You had no choice but to escape then. My research tells me that there remains some very important information for you there. The enemies must be trying to obtain it before you do. Go and retrieve it before it's too late. Will you accept? Yes. Oh, this one's backwards too. Oh, this is Mahagan Sharif or whatever. We're picking up several energy readings from enemies. They must be looking for the remaining data too. Be careful, Zero. Okay. Am I ever not? Oh, I can charge the Z-Saber. Alright, well, that's... Oh, this level is such a nightmare. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. I'm just okay. Oh boy. Okay, well. There this is. So I'm gonna play for another 20 minutes or so today. Total whiffage. Okay, so we remember now. Doing some better. Yes! Yep. Don't hit that with swords. Bad move. Okay, cool. Whoa, that's a little close for comfort. Eh. Eh. Hit below you. Fine. Cannot find it. Darn it. This one's going to be a tough one to memorize. Oh. Oh. That's going to be confusing. They're all level D now. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, so it's this side first. You know, if I don't beef the jumps. Oh my goodness! Marvelous. We start out doing horribly. Oh boy. Okay, that's good to know, actually. Alright, come on. Where's the doofus? Oh my gosh, fast. Apparently I shouldn't stand so close to that. It's fine. It's fine. We learn. We learn. Ow. Alright. Several energy readings from enemies. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, don't need that yet. It's just dodgeball for the first bit here. Okay. I remember this tower being a giant pain in the patookus. Don't slash at those. It's a big mistake. Wait a minute. Oh, there's a life up there. Forgot about that. Is there a way up there? I don't remember how to get up there. But we know it's there. Dang it. Really hoping that wasn't going to happen. But it did! Oh, sweet. Hey, nice. Oh, hey. unkind, Mr. Spider. What? Hold on. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we'll give this a couple more tries. We got 15 minutes left. We're fine. Huh, that's much easier. Okay, why is it not letting me do that? I was wondering if it's like X and you jump higher off the angled things. Guess not. Okay. A little too soon on that one. Just kill that one. Okay, I thought we were going to go up and over on that, but I guess not. Sweet. Nice. Floating ball of death. Oh my gosh! Almost made it to the boss there, I think. Could be wrong. Oh! Oh, sorry. Alright. So we run again. We run it back. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Dash, 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 dash. Jump, 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 jump. Get hit by the lightning, which is not what I intended to do. Go up higher. Dodge the floating ball of death. Wow. Okay. Dodge the other floating ball of death. Dodge this giant spinny thing. This one we're going under. Alright, dodge another one. Whoa! That's a little close for comfort. Hey! Blow up! Blow up! Thank you. You blow up too. You know, just while we're blowing things up. This go right under and run right into a spider. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet. And then that spider killed MegaMan Zero. We served that arachnid with a restraining order. Now he must be at least 200 yards away. Blackbird's baked in your pie. Boy kissed you and made you cry. Your cow jumping into the sky. Crazy thinking that he can fly. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna give this one more shot. Oops. Oh, for... Fine. Do the thing, please. Please do the thing. Oh my. Right down to the bottom, huh? This game is a Jerkosaurus, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Just hit everything, why don't you, Zero? Oh my. Give me health. Darn it. It's not what I asked for. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, this is going to be short-lived. Hey, some health. Oh, or not. Ah. No, 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 no. Sure. Oh, good gosh. No, no! Bad, spider. Bad. No biscuit. No cookie. No cookie. No soup for you. My age is showing. Alright. Good start. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if I can ricochet that off of him into the thing. Probably. Okay. Yeah. At least that's not like the clap traps and just steadily drains your hit points. Oh, come on. Come on! Nope. I have 1 health and I'm going into a boss fight. With no continues, also, might add. My name is Mahagan Sharif, and something something handling information. All the information you had has been stored in the server in my body. If you want it back, you'll have to destroy me and download it from my memory. Will you do it? Not with 1 hit point, I won't. I don't even remember how to hit him. Well, yeah. So, I think that's gonna do it before I have a massive allergy attack for Zach Sucks at Games for today. I will be back at the regularly scheduled time of Thursday afternoon at 6. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my MegaMan shirt today. Forgot about that. If you liked what you saw, be sure to follow and share on social media and in person. Really appreciate those of you who were able to hang out today. I know this was a little impromptu and not planned, but we'll be back to planned stuff very soon. We're going to continue with Mega Man Zero. I think Thursday, in honor of Stan Lee, I might bust out Ye Olde Spider-Man cartridge for Genesis. Might be a little bit of fun. Just take a break from Mega Man for a little bit. Stretch the mind, expand the horizons. You can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/anotherletdown, and Twitter is at DENONCZD. Check out the Adjacent Hex podcast. That's ghostshipradio.com. Yeah. I hope everybody has a great week up until Thursday when I see you next. Take care.